Hello students, myself Nitika Dirmoli, teacher at Mother House India Public School. Children, I hope you all are having a good learning experience from these videos. And today I have come up with part 2 of chapter 8 of class 6 science. The name of the chapter is Habitat of the Living. Okay, so let's start the chapter. By now we have learned about the meaning of habitat, that is a living place of an animal. Then it is grouped into two components. The two components we have discussed along with their subdivisions. Biotic components are the living components and abiotic components are the non-living components, and how these abiotic components affect biotic components. This also we have done. So you can easily identify biotic and abiotic components and how they impact. In this chapter, you will also be able to identify habitats of some familiar living organisms and the significance of their adaptations too. So let's start today's topic, that is types of habitats. See, the habitats are broadly grouped into two types. Aquatic habitat, first one, and second one, terrestrial habitat. Aquatic habitat is divided into two types, marine habitat and freshwater habitat. And terrestrial habitat is divided into these types: forest habitat, grassland habitat, desert habitat, tundra habitat, and mountain habitat. In our next slides, we are going to discuss about these subtypes of aquatic habitats first. Let's start with aquatic habitats. See, what are aquatic habitats? The organism living in water are called aquatic organisms, and their habitat will be termed as aquatic habitat, or you can say water habitat. Look at these pictures. Now, aquatic habitat further divided into marine habitat and freshwater habitat. Oceans, seas, rivers, ponds, lakes, pools, etc. are the examples of aquatic habitats. Now, what is a marine habitat? Seas and oceans, they are having saline water, that is salty water. So seas and oceans have saline water and they form marine habitat. The organisms living there are called marine organisms. For example, whales, seals, turtles, starfishes, sharks. These are all marine animals. Even algae like Sargassum, Fucus, etc. are marine plants. See, one more picture showing marine animals and plants too. Now see these freshwater. Next type is freshwater. Freshwater habitat. Obviously, as the name tells you, the water does not rich in salt content. Means we are talking about ponds, pools, lakes, rivers, swamps. These are all freshwater habitats. Lakes, ponds, swamps, rivers. These are all freshwater habitats. Now see few examples. Lotus, hydrilla, Vallisneria, lily are freshwater plants. And freshwater animals are fishes, ducks, tortoises, dolphins. These are freshwater animals. Look at these pictures. Some more freshwater animals are over here in these pictures. Trout, goldfish, turtle. Now see these new terms, halophytes and hydrophytes. What are hydrophytes? Plants growing in water are called hydrophytes. And halophytes? These are the plants growing near seashores. in saline water, means in saline conditions they are growing. Look at this picture. Halophytes. These plants have adapted to grow in water with high levels of salinity. So they will be termed as halophytes. Now you know hydrophytes. Hydrophytes means the plants growing in water, and halophytes, the plants growing near seashores. They have adapted to grow in water with high levels of salinity. Now look at this picture. These are terrestrial habitats. These are terrestrial habitats. Terrestrial means land habitats. So this is our next topic, terrestrial habitat. The organisms living on land are called terrestrial organisms, and their habitat are called terrestrial habitat. So terrestrial habitat means we are talking about land habitats. Land habitats like deserts, forests, grasslands, coastal regions, mountains, these all will come under land habitat or terrestrial habitats. Terrestrial habitats show great variations, which is quite clear from this picture. Great variations as in climatic conditions, temperature, rainfall, structure of the land. So they shows various variations. Based on these variations, terrestrial habitats can be of various types. Forest habitat, grassland habitat, desert habitat, tundra habitat, and mountain habitat. Now let's discuss all of them in details. First of all, see forest habitat. Forest are large areas of land with thickly covered tall trees, short bushes, creepers, etc. So they are thickly covered with all these things. The forest plants occur in three layers. Taller trees form canopy. The short trees and bushes form undergrowth, and grasses and other vegetation which are on the forest floor forms forest or floor vegetation. See, terrestrial animals that live on trees are called arboreal animals. Try to remember these terms. Arboreal animals, Arboreal. Arboreal animals means the animals that live on trees. For example, monkeys, tree snakes, squirrels. These are arboreal animals. Arboreal animals that live on trees. One more new term for you. Aerial animals. Aerial animals that fly in the air. Aerial animals that fly in the air. Again, I have repeated. For example, birds and few insects also which fly. So arboreal animals that live on trees and aerial animals that fly in the air. So let's start forest habitat in detail. There are three main types of forests. What are these? First one, tropical rainforest. As we have already discussed, forest is home for different types of animals. Some animals live underground in holes and tunnels. Some animals live in forest floor. A large number of animals live on trees, which are called arboreal. So based on temperature, moisture, and types of trees, there are three main types. And right now we are discussing about tropical rainforest. That is the first type. Tropical rainforests are hot and moist. They get rain throughout the year with an average rainfall of 200 centimeter. They have temperature between 20 degrees Celsius to 34 degrees Celsius. They have temperature ranging from 20 degrees Celsius to 34 degrees Celsius. They grow in area between the equator and the tropics. Rainforests are very rich in both plants and animal varieties. You will see a variety of animals and plants over here in this types of forests, which are called tropical rain forests. Then see the next type of forest, that is temperate forest. Temperate forests are warm and humid during summers. but they are cold and dry during winters. The annual rainfall is 150 centimeter, and the temperature is ranging from minus 30 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. See the variation of temperature in both. Here the temperature goes to minus 30 also to plus 30 degrees Celsius. They have deciduous trees which shed their leaves in autumn and grow new leaves in spring. Now see the third type of forest, boreal forest. Boreal forests grow in taiga region which lies between poles and temperate zone. Poles means we are talking about Arctic and Antarctic poles, and temperate zones also. They have short summer and a long winter. They receive heavy snowfall. Temperature in boreal forest ranges from minus 50 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Minus 50 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Trees in boreal forest are evergreen like pine, fir, spruce, all pointed trees. They are conical in shape and they have needle-like leaves. These are the picture given over here. Tropical rainforest, temperate forest and boreal forest. Now see the next habitat, grassland habitat. Grassland habitats are hot and partly dry areas where grasses are the main plants and trees and shrubs are very few. Here the animal living like zebras, giraffe, deer, buffaloes, elephants are herbivores and lions, tigers, hyenas and foxes are the carnivores which are found over here. The annual rainfall varies from 50 to 90 centimeter. Grassland provide home to all these animals, home and food both, to both the herbivores and carnivores. See, some animals are very small, such as mice, dogs, snakes, lizards, insects. These animals can hide easily in the grasses. There are also large animals which we have already discussed. They protect themselves in other ways like they camouflage or by speed. Some animals like elephant, giraffe, rhinos are so large that predators cannot easily attack a healthy adult. Now see, desert habitat. Desert habitat means we are talking about dry places where there is very less rainfall. So in details we are going to start it in next video. That is part 3 of chapter 8. Thank you so much for your attention. Keep on learning like this. Thank you.